Well, here we are, Kansas, in the truck here tonight. It's going to be 80 laps for tonight's race. I've got about 4 laps of practice, and I've had a few margaritas before we did this, so we are ready to go. As ready as we will be. Really don't know what to expect with the setup. I did 2 laps for a qualifying setup and 2 laps in the race setup, so we're gonna be in for it, I think. I have actually never raced in Kansas with the truck, which is actually very surprising to me. I didn't realize that I hadn't raced here until I kind of looked back a little bit, and I was like, oh, well, I haven't raced in the truck in Kansas, so let alone racing the truck at Kansas at night, so this ought to be fun. I'm just excited to be here, happy to get the opportunity to race tonight. And happy that Ryko put out a good setup. We are truck number 7, technically, but we are going to be shown as the truck 27 because we used the custom number. Checker flag for practice. We're gonna go practice. Yeah, we're gonna go practice. That time's over. It's time to qualify. We'll see what we can put down for a qualifying lap. It's kind of gonna show us what we got for speed. Hopefully, we have some pretty decent speed in the truck here tonight. But anything's possible. We're gonna. I think the setup is in. Yep. Okay, Q3 loose, and we'll turn that on. How's it going? And we're going to qualify. I always forget that this truck shifts at 8,000 RPMs. So we're under our shift right. Race. 6 margarita really did need
Green. All right, man. Here comes the first time left.
So, I know that we got me down the bottom pretty fast, but that's exactly what I did in practice too. During this qualifying stuff. So I'm not really the best qualifying ever.
One more lap.
About a half a second on that second lap, but I'm not sure that's going to put us
There's the flag. It's over.
P7 so far. That was a 39.42, which actually is 0.2 slower than I ran in practice, so there is a little bit more speed that I probably could have got there, but unfortunately, it does not look like that is going to help us. P7 is on the inside, so I don't know. Interesting. It's going to be quite the race, I think. 80 laps is a long time. It's enough time for us to kind of figure out what we're supposed to be doing here. So we'll have to go into the race starting, hopefully in the top 10. Top 10 will be good. We just popped back to 8th, looks like. Yeah. 9:42, looks like Tom, he's going to do at 9:15, so we'll have to start a little bit further in the pack.
Pit box team 10.
If we're top 10, I'm pretty happy with top 10.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Like I said at the top of the show here, I really have not had much practice on this truck. Had a little damage there. You can see it on the door from qualifying. Let's switch the setup now. Oh, we don't forget to do that because that would be fun. Overheat the truck on lap number 2. RT looser, that's going to be that. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. I know it just started, but hopefully everybody's having a good one so far. Hopefully it keeps that way if you are having a good week, and if you're not, well, there's always tomorrow. Gotta say, even with the way that we qualified, I mean, I'm still somewhat confident in the race setup. Looks like we're P10 right now. I mean, I definitely had another 2/10 in it. So I would have been slotted in somewhere right here, but it seems as though when we qualify up towards the front, we always get wrecked or something stupid happens to us. So maybe this is the key. Maybe the key is to start in the back. Ah, well, that would be why the, right there, abnormal lap. Invalid. That would be why the first lap was a little bit rough. I'm not even sure if it's going to tell us what the lap time actually was. It's not going to, but it was probably faster than that 30.9. P10. Alright, top 10. That's a start. Not what we wanted, but I'll tell you what. We are not last, so that's going to be good for us. And we're gonna hit the grid. Fire the truck up. And
you'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
Thank you, Mr. Crew Chief. We get an estimated 46 laps, so we'll probably stop somewhere around lap 40 if it does go green. If not, we will play it by ear and do whatever the leader does, as per usual for what we do here. It's not often that I race the truck, so hopefully tonight's going to be fun. I'm still going to have a good time. And one thing I got to remember about this car is, like, this is straight with this car, with this truck, the setup the way that it is. This is, like, straight. So, in qualifying, it was like this, and race is like this. So, I'll figure it out. Might take a few laps, but we'll get it dialed in. Times in the neighborhood near Kansas Speedway. I'm sure we're going to have ample opportunity to adjust on the truck, which I haven't got any mental capacity to do that.
You have 3 additional sets of tires for this race.
Well, that's
smooth and have a good run.
I'm glad we have 3 extra sets of tires. That's perfect. That's what we look for in a race truck. Once we get rolling, you'll see what I mean by what straight is. So this is straight. You can see the tape on the steering wheel.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man.
Off to the
Line
right.
up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed.
We're gonna give it our best shot. I hope everybody enjoys the race. I hope everybody has fun watching it. I'm gonna try to make it a show for you. Either way, whether it be a crash or finishing in the first position, it seems like what we've been doing all season long is either crashing or winning. So we'll see how tonight turns out. It's definitely different now with the steering wheel. A little off center to the right to make it straight, but well.
Get ready.
We're going to take it easy off the rip here and try to
Safe cars in.
save some of the truck. I really want to get through this one. 8 laps.
Green, green, green. 3 wide, you're in the middle. You got 1 outside. 2 wide there. Still there? Come on. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide there.
Alright, caution. Yeah, I'm glad that we went to the bottom lane. Oh, we hugged it.
The road is closed. Around.
I see the 3 wide on lap 1 worked out quite well.
Hope not like our last race we had. That outside line was laying way back on that start.
That was the one car in front of me, just didn't tighten up in time.
Pit road now open.
I had to jack off.
I love stirring the pot, especially after I've had a few drinks. I knew it was bad right when I saw that. I think it was like a 23 or whatever. Jumped to the outside line. Nah, it could have been 23. I don't know what truck it was. He jumped to the outside lane. I was like, dude, you can have it. Go ahead. Take it 3 wide. That's fine. I'll go down to the bottom. And you ended up getting burnt for it, so small victories. And we gained a spot out of it, so hooray. We actually may have gained 2 spots out of it, if I am going to guess correctly. And 1 spot. I think it was because that yellow truck that got turned was scored ahead of us at the beginning, but gotta love when guys try to take it 3 wide on lap 1 and they end up crashing themselves into turn 1. That's perfect. So we'll probably have about 2 laps caution here and then get back to green flag racing. Didn't even get a run to lap. So probably have no heat in the tires whatsoever. But the good thing is we'll be starting on the inside again, so that'll be fun. I thought we were going to start on the inside when we were P7, so... Alright, 2 to green, so we're going to have 2 laps of caution here, then we'll be back to green flag racing.
Pit road is closed.
A quick caution happened right in front of us. Well, got no damage on our car, so we are all set. Very chromy in front of us. Harley Davidson truck. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. The only thing chrome on this car is the numbers. This truck, rather, is the numbers. Are going to be doing the iRacing series tomorrow night. Hopefully you can stop by and see that. I have done 0, and that's 0 laps of practice in the Cup car. I'll probably try to get a few laps of practice in tomorrow afternoon. That way I won't be able to hit show like this one.
Alright man, we're going green next time by. Alright man, line up on the inside row.
Truck is extremely chromy. My God. flag. We get going again. Hopefully
Get
get
ready.
more than one lap in.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. Stay low. Clear high, clear high. You just picked us off the flat. Good job, man. You're up to 4. You're on 33.989. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Your road is closed.
Well, caution's out again, but we went from 9th to 4th.
Yep. I don't know what happened to the guy on the outside line there on the restart. He just disappeared.
It sucks if you have to basically hold it and you're the one starting, so it's a bit challenging.
You know the second place driver just can't pass the leader, right? You can still hang with the leader.
Come on, guys. Pace cars on the back stretch. The 9 pass us once we get there.
So you technically don't have to follow the 65 miles an hour.
Your road is now open.
Now, as long as you do not pass the leader before he goes, you're fine.
Yeah, and I was only doing 65.
I don't know what happened, but I side just did not go. I had to jump to the bottom as quick as I could. Let's go 12.
9 car, you coming?
Where is it, man? Yeah, but I'm trying to come. Got this choice. Can't just like left.
Well, so we went from 9th to 4th. I'm really not entirely sure how we did that, but we did that.
Just keep hitting your mark.
I'm pretty sure we've done the fastest lap. I'm not sure if it's still the fastest lap, but I feel like our trip up here was pretty fun. I just felt like the top lane didn't go anywhere. Like they just, I feel like they stopped. Like it was crazy. I did not think that I was gonna make it from 9th to 4th in a lap.
13. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside.
But that's sometimes the way that these races kind of go down. Saving some tire a little bit. The only thing that it does is kind of screws up your fuel. So like when you're gonna pit, we talked about at the beginning,
Left up 13.
pitting on
Car
lap
by.
40. But with all these cautions, you can probably save some fuel a little bit.
Pit road is closed.
That is like such a big advantage that I have, is these power switches that I have on the left hand side of my steering wheel. They're over here. Can't really see it, but they're over this direction. So I can actually shut the truck off, turn the power back on without the ignition, and just save fuel. Which is pretty nice. I've never had a fuel mileage race in all my years of iRacing, but you never know. Biggest thing is just gotta push the clutch in. Make sure you're in the right gear and push the clutch in. Turn it on and off.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
Alrighty, here we go. Back to green flag racing. Hopefully the top line goes a little bit better this time.
Get ready.
Still a long race, a lot of laps left.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Catch this lap car in a bad spot. The high side was going to work a little bit better than it did right there. Probably too early in the run for that anyway. Try to catch back up a little bit. I'd like to keep this gap within 0.2 of a second. I can. Try not to use the tires all too much. He wants to keep giving me that clean air on the bottom. I'm happy with that. Just trying stuff right now, so I have the freedom to do that. Just trying to see what works, what doesn't. So if it comes down to a late race restart and you're behind somebody, you gotta kind of know what to expect. And if you don't try different lines, and doing different things right now, you won't have that information for the end of the race. So he may wash up a little bit here. Or I may wash up a little bit. Kind of got tight in his aero wash. That was good. That was utilizing the high side really well. Carry speed through the corner. Felt like we hugged the bottom really nice right there. Really nice.
Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Kind of figured out I was beating him on the bottom. I can tell because he's kind of clogging up that bottom lane just a little bit. It's making my truck a little bit tight. I'm just gonna be patient. Patience is key. As long as you're patient, trying to figure out what he's good at, what he's not. Kind of just exploit that.
827.
Trying a couple different things, see what's going to work, what's not. Truck definitely gets pretty tight running behind him the entire way. Kind of just trying to guess where he's not going to be at this point. Try to get some clean air on the truck. Pushing the truck kind of hard right now just to kind of see what we got.
The wind speed up 32.214. Got one outside. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
He's doing a good job defending. I will give him that. See, that killed my momentum when I had to get out of the throttle and hit the brake.
Calm north, Jet 1.1.
Catch back up a little bit. Yeah, I gotta get him pinned down on the bottom. That's what I need to do, because it looks like he uses a lot of the racetrack on exit. As long as I can kind of get him, if I can get alongside him on the outside, like you said there, that ought to help me out a lot. He might get into the wall here. This truck gets tight. I'm gonna run a lane lower, try to give the front end a little bit of clean air. This setup is the looser setup. So I'm hoping that as the run goes on, he will get tight and I will stay a little bit loose. I think I'm railing him back in a little bit. I feel like, even with the looser setup, I feel like it is slightly on the tight side. I did abuse my tires a little bit through the first part of that run, trying to work through the field a little bit.
Delete 32.463.
Run it to lap 45 or 50. Fuel strategy. I am running Ryko setups. I've been running them for a little while now. I've had pretty good success with what they've given for a setup. I've got 4 wins over in the iRacing series. They've all been with Ryko setups, so I'm pretty loyal to these guys. The way they can help you out too if you have a problem. If you don't like something specific about the setup, they can actually help you out a little bit, tell you what you need to do. I feel like I've cooled my tires off quite a bit here. I wasn't really trying to push too hard. Like I've made up a little bit of time. Looks like he dove back down to the center to kind of block any run that I had there. Got tight there. Oh yeah, Ryko will make them for just about anything. They their oval setups are really good. Their truck setups are pretty good. This is actually only the second truck setup or truck race that I've done this year. I don't do truck races all too often. I usually do the iRacing series races. But today, you know what? I had an extra minute. I was like, why not run that truck race? Race these things a very long time before this year. I took like a year and a half off racing trucks. I did like one road to pro race.
32.497.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever doing a truck race or Xfinity or anything like that, these guys, they have setups for pretty much every car, and they tend to be pretty good. The first time I ever ran a Ryko setup was actually at Phoenix last year. It was an Xfinity Series car, and that car was absolutely lights out. And I was like, wow, this setup worked pretty good. I'm going to kind of stick with them, and I've had a lot of success with these guys. I've been looking into trying to get into a league. That's one thing that I've really never done in iRacing is running a league race. I did a small league for a while, and unfortunately I just kind of, the field shrunk a little bit, got a little bit busy, but I've been looking at trying to get back into a league. What league are you part of? Probably gonna pit this lap.
Good job, man. Now a little bit.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Car 22
Has taken the lead.
That's it, go. The leader is pitting now. The leader is pitting now. That car is a lap down.
The leader is at 33.061. The leader is coming up and they're not at high.
That car is a lap down. You got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Can't tell if the pit cycle worked out well for us or bad for us. I'll have to take a look and see. It's going to take a few laps, but down close to the end of this one. far behind the 3 car. Well, maybe we are. I mean, I did kind of ease it onto pit road. I mean, I didn't really push it too damn hard. Oh yeah, Marty, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. Like I said, I've been looking for some league racing to do, so. Yeah, he must have had a pretty good pit cycle. I feel like I lost a lot of time to him, but I'll have to see how it shakes out. There they are. I see them both. They're going to start racing here in a minute. It's going to be hard to catch them, I think. I'm going to give it the old effort.
Pulling away from the top on. Got 1.7.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. I need a caution to catch him. It's just too much time to try to make up on the racetrack. Catching him at a 10th a lap is not going to get it done. And I am pushing the car pretty hard right now. It's just that I'm going to run out of time. Yeah, that's what I get trying to push too hard. Damn. Any effort I had was right there. I tried to run the top side like they are, and I got damn it. All that work to try to catch it back up. And gotta come up a little bit short on that one. Should have just stuck with what I knew and what I could do. Yeah, not a bad run. I'm happy with it. After qualifying 10th, I'm pretty happy with a P3. I screwed up my qualifying efforts so bad. I think if I would have been able to qualify a little bit better, I wouldn't have wasted so much time. my stuff off a little bit, I think. I'm trying to play catch up.
2 to go this time by. 32.371. Got the white flag. One more lap to go.
P3 after starting 10th. That's good. Happy with that. Good result. Stuck with the program. 3 flag stops. We were able to get done.
Good job, driver.
Happy with that. But yeah, Ronnie, I'll be looking up for the invite there, and it sounds like a pretty good lead. Like to meet a few of you guys and race with you guys. That'd be fun. All in all, happy with that run. That's pretty good. Just set myself behind the 8 ball a little bit with that qualifying run. Starting
The race
10th.
is over.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That's it. Go.
Not half bad. Race only took 47 minutes. It took longer than that. Started at 6:45, about an hour. I appreciate you guys coming up the stream, hanging out for a bit. That was a good run. Finished 4.5 back. I just got in the wall a little bit, kind of screwed up the run. But decent. I'm happy about a third. I mean, we definitely had some speed there at the end. I was pretty happy with the speed in the car. Fastest lap. It was pretty early in the run. 31.036. Pit stop lap, I think, is what hurt us. So 48. Lap 48 was 106. Let's take a look at 3. And we'll take a look at his. So he was about a 106. You gotta add these two together, that 44, that 106. So I actually kind of had a better pit stop, looks like. But I think he probably got me on the outlap, I want to say. Yeah, he got me on the outlap because he did a 31.5 and I did a 32.0. So he got me on the outlap, which ain't that, it ain't that good if you're giving out that much time on the outlap. I mean, we were pretty even from in lap and pit lap, but that outlap is where he put that half a second on me, which is what I had to run back down towards the end of the race, and I just burned myself up trying to run back to that number 3 truck there. But speed was there. Happy with that. All in all, not a bad race. I think we ended up with 0x. Forget where to even look at that, but ended up with 0x, I think, so that's good. But iRacing Series tomorrow night from the Kansas Speedway. Going to be running some cup races tomorrow night. One specifically at 9 p.m. Might throw in an Xfinity race if I have time, but that one's not looking too likely. Happy that I was able to get the truck race in today. Pretty lucky on that. So, but other than that, thanks everybody for coming by the stream. Ronnie, thank you for coming by and being pretty interactive on the stream. I appreciate that every time, and I'll be looking for that invite if even if I come on and jump on for a couple races with you guys, appreciate it, and like to meet a few of you and race along with you. But that's going to do it for tonight. Tomorrow is going to be a 9 p.m. start time for the iRacing series from Kansas. That one's going to be in the day, not the night. So hopefully I'll see you guys there, and we will take a P3 away from Kansas here tonight, the Truck Series, and that'll do it. So everybody have a good night, and we'll hopefully catch you tomorrow.